Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are doing well this beautiful February day. It's more like February night here, but it is cold and snowy, and I have been enjoying the beautiful snow that we've been getting because we haven't got a whole lot of snow this year. Today is my first update in my project 21 by 21 in 2021. I brought in 21 items. They range, from makeup to skincare to hair care, small sample sizes to full-size items, and I will be completely upfront. I finished a big fat goose egg this month, but I have been working on them. So let's go over each and every single item that I have in this project. These aren't in order from last month, nor do I have the weights on these items from last month. I will make sure I put the pictures up of what the weight was at the beginning versus what they are now, but I don't have weights I don't have weights off the top of my head. But this first one doesn't matter. It is not a weight product, and that is Lab For You Juice Up face masks. I have the tomato mask, and then I have the pumpkin mask. I haven't used either one of these, but I struggle with face masks, so I'm not surprised that it's not done. I was just hoping at least one would be done, but it didn't happen. This next one is Pacifica's Coconut Pro Strong and Long Creamy Oil Mask. I had used this a couple of times when I brought it in, and I'm still using it. It is extremely thick but not hydrating, so I pair this with other conditioners in order to get enough nourishment for my hair. So I don't use a whole lot because A, it's so thick, but two, I have to find that happy balance between two or more conditioners. So this will get used. It's just not my favorite, but it's not stripping my hair in any way, so I won't complain there. I have this bag of Briogeo hair care products. They're all deluxe samples. I have the Scalp Revival. I have the Scalp Revival Scalp Scrub, which is pretty much gone. And then I have this, I think it's like a serum. So I have these three. These two have never been used. This one has been used and it just has a little bit left. So I think I can finish it actually by next month. I think that's going to be my goal, to finish this one up, just because this is so bulky. I'd like to at least get this one done and out of the way. I have my Flower Beauty Seal the Deal setting spray. Love this spray. I really like the mist on this setting spray. It's very fine, but not so fine that it just feels like it hits your face and completely evaporates. I feel like it actually does soak in my makeup into my skin. My skin feels rehydrated. My makeup looks fresh, and it's just very hydrating and soothing to my skin. Man, did my brain fart there. Holy smokes. So I am working on this. I expect this to be here for a couple months. I can see through it with the light, and I'm just right there. So this was brand new when I brought it in. Do you guys like my lip? My lip involves the next item with another lip on top of it, and that's my Nude Sticks lip crayons. I have both Purity and Belle. This one is this one is Belle. She's a beautiful pink nude. And then I have Purity, which is kind of a darker rosy brown, I guess you could say. So I have Purity on my lip, but it wasn't quite going with my eyes, so I put a different lip on top of it. So I then took Antwerp by NYX and just kind of dotted it on top of Purity, because as you can see, Antwerp is a little bright. It's not going to mix well on my hand, is it? Okay, so you can see it a little in between there. That softer kind of rosy brown shade has enough of a brown base in there that it works for me for this look, but it's not so brown that it was detracting from my pink eye. So I really like it. It might be a new combo that I have since I'm working on these. As you saw, both Bella and Purity still have a lot of crayon left in them. This one is Purity. I have sharpened it a couple of times, so that was good. That little trick of sticking it in the fridge before sharpening worked beautifully. So Purity is the one I'm wearing the most at the moment, but I have worn Bella a couple of times, so I really like both of these. They're going to take some time since I do have quite a bit of pencil left on them, but not as much time as it would take if I didn't use them at all, so I'm down with that. Next is my Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Bath and Body Oil. I really like this. It smells wonderful. I put it on a couple of times. I've used it, but it doesn't take a whole lot, so I'm about to right there. When I brought it in, I was right at the base of where the polish is, so I'm about right there now, but it smells like it's going rancid. I didn't think it had. Remember, I talked about how I smelled it, and it smelled fine. Well, after I put it on my body, I realized that what it smells like on your body versus what it smells like out of the bottle is completely different. So yeah, I'm going to try to power through this because, well, it stinks. It stinks to high heaven. But that's a couple of uses and I'm only down to there, so it might take me probably 4 to 6 months. At least that's my guess. I have my AG Hair Care Re-coil. This is a curl enhancing gel. I don't like it because it makes your hair crispy, but I'm working on it. It looks like I'm about right there if you look in through with the light. So I'm about right there. I use this a couple of times a month just to use it, but otherwise I wouldn't use it. But I want to get it used up because this is a little expensive, so I just don't want to let it go to waste. But man, it's a struggle. It really is. That Re-coil is not a friendly beast. I have my Elizabeth Arden lip protectant. I use this before every look. Whenever I sit down to do my makeup, I put this on. So I have worn it away some, not a whole lot, but it is wearing away. Since I only use it a few times a week, I'm not surprised it isn't further down, but I really like it. And I know it's quite expensive lip protectant, so I just use it when I do my makeup. It Cosmetics by Under Eye Pressed Powder. I had pan on this when I first rolled it in. I have expanded that pan, and hopefully by next update I will have this completed because I have expanded it quite a bit, and I'm about ready to hit side pan up at the top there. So yeah, I'm just whittling away at it, trying to use it as often as I remember to so I can get it finished up. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do like it in that it goes rather quickly, which is nice. I have my Vida Tease. This is a perfumed shower gel. I haven't even cracked it open yet just because I'm working on other shower products, so this one is not even opened yet. My BH Cosmetics brow pencil. My trimmer has gotten a lot worse, and so I have a hard time controlling these pencils. I am going to finish this up, And then I'm just going to stick with tinted brow gels because that's the easiest for me in my hands. So I still have a ton of product. As you can see, that is a lot of product. And since I don't use this very much because it is so hard for me to control, and it's going to take me a while. So I either buckle down and just power through it, or I let it kind of hang over my head for a few months. So but I haven't decided that's how difficult it is for me to use this pencil. It is what I have in my brows today, and I think they look nice. I just struggle with it because it's hard for me to control. I have my Wet n Wild Creme Brulee single eyeshadow, and this was a gift from my friend, and Jamie gave me 2 of these, and I had never used creme brulee, so I picked this one because it already had a little dent going, but I have made that dent a little bigger, or a little deeper, I guess you could say. So I am working on it, just plugging along. I'm really not quite sure. I use this in the majority of my looks, so it does get used anytime I wear makeup. This gets used, so hopefully I will have pan by next month, but we'll see. I may or may not. Next is my Meech Mia matte eyeshadow. This is the shade Taupe. I did have this pan when I brought it in. My goal is to completely pan this, and I haven't expanded the pan, but I have worn away some of the eyeshadow, so it's thinning out on top. So I'm just working on it. I don't wear it every single time. I thought the taupe would work for me to use with the majority of my looks, but that was really silly thinking on my part, but it is what I thought, and it's not happening. My Make lip gloss, when I brought it in, it was about right there. It's still about right there. I have not worn it, but a couple of times. I wouldn't even say 3 times. I would say 2. I can think of 2 off the top of my head, but I definitely can't think of 3. I do like this. It's very opaque, but it is a nice gloss. I'm not a huge fan of the wand, however. It's an hourglass wand, and I just find that really difficult for applying a sticky lip gloss because it all sticks in the middle, but then you don't have a lot on the tip, and so it's like push and pull. You know, it's grabbing in some areas and really gliding in other ones. So I'm not a fan of the delivery, but I do like the lip gloss itself. In fact, you've seen this a couple of times in videos because I do like it. My Cover FX Moonlight liquid highlighter drops. I haven't used this not once. I've been working on another liquid highlighter, so that's just unfortunate. It really is. So where that nail polish is where I'm at, and this is what it looks like. It's very beautiful, very bright, very striking. I love it, and they go bad quickly, so I want to use it, but I'm just trying to finish up that other one first. So hopefully this will get done by the end of the year. At least I'm hoping I use it up before it goes bad. That's really what my goal is. My Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. This is a clear brow gel. I love it. I intermix this between my Control Freak, my NYX Control Freak, and this. Both of them are clear, and I just grab whatever one I see first. So maybe I need to move my Control Freak, but I like both of them a lot. This next one is my I Love Color Intensifying Eye Primer. When I brought it in, I was at the blue line where the nail polish is. I'm actually much further down now you can see on this back side where I'm at. I have taken out the stopper, but the bad thing is the wand doesn't reach much further than where it's at now. So this is it without the stopper. You can see a little bit better how far down I am. So it's going to take a little bit longer to finish this up, but I'm going to go until I can't reach it anymore. That's, I think, what I'm going to do. But I do like it, and I've been using it for months, so I would like to get it used up. My Naked Cosmetics loose powder. It is I want to say a translucent powder. I brought this in, and I only used it once since last update. This was a gift from Jamie, the same friend who gave me the Creme Brulee. When I brought it in, it was right here, and I'm not sure I can really tell if it's any lower than that, even though I did use it once. It doesn't look like it's gone down much, and I don't use loose powders very often, so yeah, this is still plugging along, and it might take me all year to pan just that one loose powder, because I just don't use loose powder very much. And then my last one is my Nars Dolce Vita blush. Now my plan is to pan this. It was brand new when I brought it in. It is a little more roughed up than last month, but there is no dip, so to speak of. But if you look at the texture in the middle, you can see it's a little roughed up. I do like it. It actually is an extremely beautiful blush, very versatile. It's like a pinky nude, so you can wear it with a pink look like this, or a neutral eye. It's just a very versatile blush, but all I do is take one tap in there, and that's all I need. So yeah, I'm not sure I will even hit pan on this, but my goal is to pan it, and I'm going to stick with that goal. But the reality is I'll be lucky if I hit pan. So, but I'm working on it, and it's looking roughed up, so that's what counts, right? So that is it for my 21 and 2021 Project Pan. If you are doing this, please leave me a comment down below so I can pop on over to come see you, to give you some love and encouragement, and see what items you picked for this project. Please take good care, guys. Be safe, be smart, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.